For centuries, medieval knights were the ultimate warriors forged through relentless training, iron discipline, and unbreakable will. They didn't just build muscle. They built character, purpose, and strength that lasted a lifetime. Today, we're diving deep into their training, diet, and mindset, and how modern men can reclaim that warrior spirit in a world that is growing softer. Welcome to Test Boost Zone, where men are forged, not pampered. Chapter 1. The warrior's journey begins. Knight training. Medieval knights weren't born strong, they were forged over years of brutal discipline. Training began at age 7. Boys of noble blood were sent away from home to serve as pages. This was their initiation into the knightly lifestyle. They learned the basics: how to ride a horse, how to handle a sword, and most importantly, how to obey. By age 14, they became squires, training directly under experienced knights. This stage was anything but soft. Their days were filled with sword drills, wrestling, archery, and horsemanship. They ran in armor, climbed ropes, lifted heavy stones, and performed relentless drills until skill and strength became second nature. Every action was designed to prepare them for war. Strength, endurance, precision. Knights were trained to fight for hours in 30 kilograms of steel, often in brutal heat, without breaking form. There were no excuses, no shortcuts, only grit. Chapter 2. Armor and weapon mastery. Armor wasn't just for protection, it was a test. Full plate armor could weigh over 60 pounds. Moving in it demanded core strength, powerful legs, and explosive agility. Knights trained in armor so their bodies could adapt to the constraints of steel. They learned to move quickly, efficiently, and with purpose. Every motion was calculated. Then came the weapons. They trained with broadswords, maces, axes, lances, and shields, and they didn't start light. Training swords were often heavier than battle-ready ones designed to build speed and endurance. The result? When real combat came, their movements were faster and more precise. And then there was jousting, 2 armored men charging on horseback with lances. One wrong move could mean death. It demanded perfect balance, raw power, and a will of steel. Medieval knights were the original strength athletes. Their gym was the battlefield. Chapter 3. The fuel. What knights ate. Training like a warrior meant eating like one too. Knights needed thousands of calories a day to fuel their physical and mental demands. Their diet was protein-heavy and rooted in function, not comfort. They ate roasted meats like beef, pork, and poultry. Fish was common, especially during religious fasting days. Bread, cheese, vegetables, and grains formed the foundation of every meal. Thick stews and hearty porridges filled the gaps. For hydration and morale, knights drank ale and wine, but clean water from wells and springs was vital. Their meals were often communal bonding moments between men who might not survive the next battle. There were no supplements, no fads, just real food, grown or hunted, prepared to keep the body ready for war. Chapter 4. The warrior code. Mental toughness and purpose. The knight's body was forged in training, but his mind was shaped by a code. The code of chivalry wasn't just a list of rules, it was a way of life. It demanded loyalty, courage, honor, and self-control. A knight had to face fear, endure pain, and remain calm in the chaos of battle. They were trained to sacrifice personal glory for their lord, their land, and their people, to put the mission above the man. This mental edge is what made them more than just soldiers, it made them warriors. They didn't fight for attention. They fought for something greater than themselves. Chapter 5. What modern men can learn from the knight's code. You don't need to wear armor to train like a knight, but their principles, they still apply, maybe more now than ever. Discipline over motivation. Knights trained every day, whether they felt like it or not. Functional strength. Train for purpose, not aesthetics. Build a body that's capable, not just pretty. Eat for fuel, cut the junk. Go back to whole, nutrient-dense food like meat, grains, and vegetables. Live by a code. Set your own rules. Honor, responsibility, courage. Hold yourself to them. Be ready to protect yourself, your family, your future. The modern world is softening men, but you can resist it. Start training like your life depends on it, because one day it might. if you're done with excuses, if you're ready to rebuild yourself like the knights of old, then hit that subscribe button and join the Brotherhood. We break down the greatest warriors in history and show you how to bring that power into your modern life. This is Test Boost Zone, where men are forged, not pampered,